Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a reading for spring equinox for Pisces. So Pisces, let's get to it. We are coming we are right in sort of in the middle of your season right now. And with the spring equinox comes the end of the Pisces season and the beginning of the Aries season. And it is a new turn of our astrological wheel, with Aries being our first sign. And it is also the time when we have equal day and equal night. And in the northern hemisphere where I am, this is our spring. This begins our springtime. So let's take a look at what these balanced energies and this bringing of more light is going to bring for Pisces. And we are just going to cut the cards for the read. And we will see. Okay. Okay, so we'll pull from some other tarot as well, and let's take a look at what you are going to be releasing, letting go, overcoming, moving through in order to open yourself up into this new, beautiful spring season of renewal. Okay. Okay. So first we'll look at numbers. We already have some repeating sixes. We have repeating eights. And we have a sequence of 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you see repeating numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8 in any kind of sequence, or repeating, especially repeating sixes and repeating eights because they are doubled, then pay attention to that. So that could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months in terms of time. It could be, that you have certain numbers, sequences that are going to keep repeating for you in the next few weeks. The equinox is still, it's still a little bit away. It's just over a week away. However, we're coming into that energy and into that portal. So in the time that comes near to it, as you move closer, pay attention to those numbers that you may see in media, on receipts, when you look at the clock, meeting times, anything like that. Anything in print as well, what you hear, anything that has to do with those numbers may be important to you, okay? So let's get started with the first one. And this is sheer water. So Pisces, this is connected to air. Remain free and independent while accepting counsel from a perceptive person or teacher. So this is Queen of Swords energy and is attached to a Virgo and a Libra. So it could be a Virgo or a Libra that's in your life where this information could be stemming from, or, or not really. But this is the balance between allowing good advice and wisdom to come from others, and at the same time remaining independent and as a free thinker and having your own free will. So it's to heed advice and to take it in and consider it, but then take what really resonates and what you know is a truth for you, and that which doesn't, you don't need to hang on to that. You can release that and let that go. You have that independence, that free thinking, to be able to use your own discernment as well, and you're being called to do that. So then we've got 2 sixes in a row here. We've got memories of love and moving on. So this is interesting because sixes are all about harmony, balance, equilibrium, that kind of thing, finding resolution to something. So you may be nostalgic. You may be remembering times of innocence, memories of love, in the past. It could be childlike love. It could be romantic love. It could be memories of love of those passed on loved ones, but you're in this little place of nostalgia lately. And, you've got moving on here, which means that from an emotional space, you're moving into that mental space, and you're moving on from that. So maybe you're taking a little bit of strength from those memories of love. Maybe it is you have passed on loved ones that are coming to visit you in your daydreams, your night dreams, through symbols that were meaningful between the two of you when they were, on this plane. That could be. And you've sort of gained some strength from that. Perhaps it is that these are sources of this advice as well. If you're very tuned in, you could be getting this kind of knowledge and understanding and advice through that, or through studying old pictures, old photos, going through the literal albums from when you were a child, if you're old enough to still have albums of photos that are physical to look at. But you're moving on from that. You recognize that space and that place and that time in your life, and you're moving on and you're looking forward, because our character is looking forward and he's at the beginning of this reading. So moving forward, we've got the Mermaid, which is Scorpio energy. Embrace change. Your life depends on it. Revealed and concealed. This would be the Death card. Okay, in a traditional tarot, this is the Death card. So this means that something is coming to an end. And this could be something you feel nostalgic about, connecting back here, to this memories of love and this moving on. This could be where, there is an ending here happening, and this is really that perfect time for something to end and something new long-term to begin. So this could pertain to any area of your life. It could be job related, it could be home related, family, love, could be internal, an internal journey, could be financial. But whatever this pertains to, you had an emotional connection with it. And now you're moving into a space where you're releasing and you're transmuting. You're shifting your energy. And we've got emotional withdrawal, number 8. So surrounded by green, that is the emotional plane, thoughts. And thought forms are involved with that as well. But you are bringing yourself into a space with this Mermaid card, this shift and change. This shift that you see coming, or may be in the middle of, this is going to cause you to withdraw a bit, to emotionally disconnect from others, and just go within a little bit and maybe seek your own counsel, But this feels like a time of processing for me, whatever this death is related to. It doesn't have to be a physical death. Perhaps it is. I'm not sure if those of you that are watching, if someone has a loved one that has passed on, someone that they know recently passed. But it can also just symbolize a change, a shift, where an old way of being needs to die in order for a new way of being to evolve. The space needs to be open for that, and you're creating that space. So now we have a chakra card coming up here, number 7, crown chakra. Your crown chakra is located here, and it is your connection to source energy. That is where you get that beautiful flow of source energy coming in and, flooding through. And it's a beautiful feeling. Pay attention to your crown chakra along with these messages here, because this is where you're going to get a lot of the information, the knowledge, and the wisdom that you need. And your connection to source is really important, in whatever form that takes for you, however that manifests itself in your world. That's an important connection right now, and being connected through your crown is super important. Equally important as being grounded. Make sure, as high as you reach in the sky, that you are as equally grounded into Mother Earth, so that you have that balance, right? You need that balance. So moving forward, Pisces, we've got the Finca. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful, beautiful. Lady Luck appears to those who are prepared. It's time for a new direction. You decide how you create your life. And this is creation itself. So you're going to get messages. You've got input here. You've got guidance and knowledge coming in about this way that you're going to direct your life, this new direction that you're going in. And if you have felt as though you've been facing obstacles and challenges as of late, and this is a spiritual card, if it's been hard to connect, if it's been a challenge for you to go into stillness and find that space and just get yourself grounded and open up that crown chakra and feel that connection as the two join in the heart space, stick with it. It can sometimes feel like you're facing blocks, but those blocks are typically from outdated perceptions of ourselves, programs that run within ourselves that we can transmute. So just ask your guides, your angels, your protectors, to support you in the releasing of any obstacle in your path, of anything that blocks your way, in order for you to achieve this connection with your source energy and with your crown. Because once you do that, you have powerful, positive movement moving forward. And this can be a travel card, literally, where you're moving forward in terms of you're literally going from one place to another in order to progress on this journey. But it could also mean that where you felt stagnant, you're moving on, because you have moving on back here and you have positive movement forward. So this is ever moving forward. And with the eights, typically once they get going, they manifest fairly quickly, right? So you've got this positive energy moving forward where you're going to be manifesting new things in this new turn of your life, Pisces. And just allow that process to be, ask for help and support in removing whatever obstacles that may be placed in your way, known or unknown, from sources known or unknown, and allow that path to be more clear and to be more free, okay? So we're going to draw a couple of oracle cards here to round out the reading. And while I'm shuffling up this major deck here, please, if you can, take a moment, if you appreciate the video, to click like and subscribe. And if you can't click subscribe quite yet, then please click like if you're enjoying it, and allow me to build and grow the channel, stay connected with you, and share with others. Okay, so let's cut the deck for the next card to come. Oh, very nice. Okay. Dream a little. This is beautiful. I just want to sit in the energy of this card for a moment. Dream a little. If you notice, you've got this beautiful sort of wispy, willowy figure here, and you've got this central energy that is emulating out and out and out. And, or, all of this energy really can be cycling in and coming from without and coming in. So allow yourself to dream, whether that's daydream, night dream. Try to remember your dreams. Perhaps you're receiving messages, from passed on loved ones, and other guides through your dreams. So pay attention to that. And then you've got flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. So this is definitely a takeoff point for you. This is definitely, Pisces, a point where you are taking off in a new direction, new momentum. If this is a direction that you're newly engaged in already, then this is really going to take off for you, and it's going to bring about some beautiful things. But you need to integrate your ability to receive advice with grace, with the understanding that you are a sovereign being with an independent mind and independent will, and that you will integrate what works for you with your own internal compass. And you'll be able to take that combined, integrated energy and move forward into manifesting what it is you're going to manifest as your wings unfurl and you fly. So Pisces, this is your spring equinox reading for 2021. I wish you all the best. Please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.